What if I told you that a young man started with just $10 and 8 years later, he had more than $1 million? You might think he got lucky. Maybe he invested in crypto at the perfect time. Maybe he won the lottery. But the truth is far more powerful because when his story began, his mother was in the hospital, his bank account had only $10 left, and he didn't even know how he would pay for his next meal. Yet he made one decision that changed everything. He didn't spend that last $10. He put it to work, and that decision changed his life forever. It was 1:17 a.m. 24-year-old Ryan Parker sat alone outside a hospital. His mother was in the ICU. Doctors had told him that the treatment would be long and expensive. Ryan opened his banking app. The number on the screen made his stomach sink. $10.43. That was all he had. He stared at the screen for several seconds, then lowered his head. For the first time in a long time, he felt defeated. Ever since he was a kid, he had dreamed of a better life, a nice home, financial freedom, the ability to take care of his family. But now, he couldn't even help his mother. That night, Ryan sat outside the hospital and cried for a long time. Then, somewhere between hopelessness and exhaustion, he made a decision. I may have been born poor, but I won't die poor. The next morning, Ryan looked at his last $10. He had two choices: spend it or try to grow it. He chose the second option. Instead of using it for temporary comfort, Ryan bought access to a basic AI writing tool and started learning content writing online. Every day he spent 5 hours learning and another 5 hours searching for clients. He sent messages to more than 100 people. 99 ignored him, but the 100th replied. A few days later, Ryan earned his first payment, $25. To most people, it wasn't much, but to Ryan, it meant everything because it proved something important. It proved that he could make money using his skills. Now Ryan had about $35. Most people would have spent it. Ryan didn't. He reinvested it. He bought a better course, improved his portfolio, learned new skills, and kept working. 2 months later, he was making about $300 per month. 4 months later, $700 per month. 6 months later, $1,500 per month. For the first time in years, he felt hope. But then he realized something. If he stopped working, the money would stop coming. He was still trading time for money, and he wanted something bigger than that. Ryan began saving 50% of everything he earned. Within a year, he had built up around $8,000 in savings. His friends told him, "Buy a new car. Enjoy your life. You deserve it." But Ryan had a different goal. Instead of spending the money, he used it to start a small YouTube business. He hired a video editor, he hired a thumbnail designer, and he started creating educational content. For the first 4 months, nothing happened. No profits, no success, no growth. Most people would have quit. Ryan didn't. 8 months later, the channel got monetized. The first month's income was $87. The second month, $240. The third month, $620. The numbers weren't huge, but Ryan understood something most people didn't. Small streams eventually become rivers. So instead of spending the profits, he reinvested them. He started a second channel, then a third. Some failed, some succeeded, but every project taught him something valuable. Ryan followed one simple rule: never spend the profit before giving it a chance to multiply. 3 years later, Ryan was earning over $10,000 per month. Now he took the next step. He started investing part of his income into long-term assets every month, consistently. Whether the market was up or down, he kept investing. One day, a friend asked him, Why do you keep investing so much money? Ryan smiled, then replied, Because I want my money to work harder than I do. Years passed. His freelancing business continued growing. His YouTube channels expanded, his investments multiplied, his digital assets generated income. And something incredible happened. His income was no longer dependent on his time. When he slept, money came in. When he took a vacation, money came in. When he spent time with family, money came in. His money was finally working for him. One quiet morning, Ryan sat on his balcony drinking coffee. He opened his investment dashboard. A number appeared on the screen. $1 million. For a few moments, he couldn't move. He simply stared. Then tears filled his eyes because he remembered that hospital, that cold night, that feeling of being completely broke, and those final $10. A few months later, during an interview, someone asked him, Ryan, if you lost everything today and only had $10 again, do you think you could become a millionaire a second time? Ryan smiled, Yes. The interviewer looked shocked. How? Ryan leaned forward and answered, Because money didn't make me a millionaire. The habits did. The habit that turned $10 into $25, $25 into $300, $300 into $1,500, $1,500 into a business, and eventually, that business into $1 million. Moral: most people spend money as soon as they earn it, but wealthy people give every dollar a job. They make their money work before they spend it. And remember, Ryan's life didn't change when he reached $1 million. His life changed the day he decided not to spend his last $10 and chose to put it to work instead. Because financial freedom doesn't begin with a lot of money. It begins with a decision.